Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are on Team Replay, make sure you guys comment down below and say hashtag Team Replay, so I know you guys are in the conversation too. And make sure you guys like the video as you are watching if you like the content, as well as those of you in live chat. Make sure you guys like the video, and if you guys haven't shared the video out, please do. I was very delayed today and didn't really upload the link early enough, guys. So I apologize for the delay. But without further ado, I'm going to do a little bit of mousekeeping before I get started with my exciting stream, because most of you know what's going on, but I wanted you to do some quick mousekeeping before I hop into the video. Of course, guys, today's episode is about what I'm most excited for on my upcoming trip that's coming up in quite a few days. I'm so beyond excited, and I'm excited to do that. Again, we are live, so make sure you guys go check out Dean for the Live Place Streamers Empire, as well as the liveplace.com, as well as check him out on YouTube, Dreamers Empire, and the Live Place. He's awesome. He sponsors all of my episodes of Catching Up with Caitlin, and also he doesn't expect anything in return, which means a lot. So definitely please go support him. Also, guys, I need your guys' help. Dana put out a message today on her TikTok and her Facebook page that she is currently out of funds for her Magic for Magic Makers campaign. Ever since to let you guys know why it's been going on is because the eviction moratorium in the state of Florida has ended. And that means that tenants can start evicting people now. And that, unfortunately, cast members, there have been some cast members already that have been evicted from their house or their apartments because they can't be able to pay for rent. So Dana's list is growing, but the problem is she doesn't have any funds in to help anybody. So guys, I need you guys' help to spread out the word as much as you can. If you guys can get this in the hands of Resort TV One or Tim Tracker or any big YouTuber like Michael K, to help people out. Even people donating $1.50 will mean a lot to me. This is her Venmo. I will keep this up the entire stream. Please go and spread some support. And if you guys haven't seen my interview with her, go back and watch the interview I had with her. She gives great information on how she runs her organization through that. Also, guys, love for you guys to thank Pete McDevitt. He also allowed me to share that particular interview on the Disney Chaos Clubhouse page. If you guys want to support that, please go like that post if you're on that page. And I would love for you guys to support it. I just need Dana to get as much help as possible. Dana feels kind of helpless. And also TikTok has had a pretty big change in the algorithm recently, which means now many people are getting Dana's message out there. And we need as much help as we possibly can. So with that, I'm going to start with the chat. It looks like Rob Fuzz is getting the gold medal today. Hi, Rob. Thanks for sharing out the stream. Sorry I was a little late on the bandwagon of uploading my link. I don't know what today was. Today's been a weird day. James Ryan, my mod extraordinaire. Hello. Hope you're having a good day, and I hope you had a great Disney trip. You went to Disney recently, too. Wendy Lou Who. It is almost 3 a.m. Girl, go to bed. You can always watch this in the morning. Like, don't worry about staying up until 3 a.m. to watch me, but that means a lot that you're here. But please, go to bed. I would not be up at 3 a.m. in the morning, so go to bed. Thank you for supporting all the way in Scotland. I really appreciate it. And she says I won't be staying long. Good. Don't be staying any longer. And the chat just jumped. That was the first time it's jumped in quite some time. Everyone's saying hello. Yeah, guys, make sure you guys go check out Dean there, liveplace.com. Make sure you guys go check him out. We have Big Disney fan Keith. Hello, thank you for being here. We got Bob in the house from One Step Mouse. I hope you are doing all right in your neck of the woods. Please let me know if you need anything, and let people know on your channel that Dana needs help too, because I know you'll know helping people. Everyone was saying hello to each other. James is like, I agree. You need to enjoy bed. Yes, you need to be enjoying bed, people. Come on. We got Dean the Turkey Likes Her Bancroft. Hope you've had a fantastic trip yourself. You've been posting pictures from the parks. That's been pretty exciting to see. And hope you are having a good trip. But yeah, Wendy, please go to bed. It's 3 a.m. My video will certainly be up by the next time you get off work and you'll be able to see this. I promise you. It'll be there. You can enjoy it. I just don't want you to be tired and watching because I know what it's like to do that. And trust me, it's not fun. And thanks to some of you who are here. If you guys don't have a YouTube account, please sign up for one and you guys can say hello in the chat. Or you can still go in live chat because we guys, I don't know what's going on here, guys. My thing today. I'm pressing. I don't know what happened. The same thing happened last week as it did right now. So sorry, guys. Let's see. Hey, we got Elena. Hello. Nice to see you. Yes, I am sleepy now, James. Yes, go to bed. I will. You can definitely watch the stream later. Like, definitely. Don't worry about it. But thank you for your support all the way in Scotland. There you go. Exactly. We have Elena from Hawaii in the chat, which I think it's, if I'm thinking correctly, I think it's like, I believe it's 4 p.m. for you guys out there. 4 or 5 o'clock, I think. If I'm thinking of time conversion tables right now, it's not my friend right now, but hope y'all are having an amazing day. Everyone's saying hello. I will say hello to other people in chat as we go throughout the night. Guys, if you guys have just popped in, please go and support Dana from Magic for Magic Makers. She posted on her Facebook page as well as TikTok today that she has ran out of funds for her campaign, which is Magic for Magic Makers for helping cast members in financial need. She's officially helped 12 people now, but however, her list is growing by the day. Unfortunately, the videos, or unfortunately, more cast members are getting evicted from the house, and they need as much help as possible, guys. I need your help spreading out the word. Guys, if you even donate to her Venmo 50 cents, $1, that would mean a lot to Dana. Trust me, she loves getting donations from every single person. And you guys can always tell her that, hey, I'm one of Caitlin's viewers. I can only help so much, but I would love to be able to help. Big shout out to James. I know that he's been trying to help Dana also. So thank you, James, for what you've been doing to help Dana. But I wanted to share with you guys a few updates about what is going to be going on with my trip. First of all, next Friday, we'll be in the parks. I am not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to stream in the park. And that's just because this is a trip that I've been waiting for since March. And I feel like I should enjoy it rather than stream it. However, I'm thinking about vlogging this trip and possibly posting it or going on Instagram Live or something like that. That's what I'm currently thinking about doing, is instead of doing a full YouTube Live like I normally do, I will be able to post on that day, is to post on, and I have a video hopefully that'll be coming. That way you guys can have at least a video from me this week. And I'm also having an interview with One Stop Mouse on Wednesday night at, I believe at 7 p.m. Eastern, which he told me for the time. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a full hour stream in the park. I may do a 15-20 minute stream in the park on YouTube if I do one. But I'm not 100% yet. And once I give you guys closer to the dates, I will certainly let you guys know. But stay up to date on my social media. Check my Instagram and my Twitter. I'll be posting pictures throughout the day there. Instagram stories, I will definitely be posting pictures on there. I would appreciate all of your support. And if you don't see a stream from me, don't worry. I also am thinking about, Rob, if it's okay with you, you are not streaming on your normal time on Friday. I also thought about taking your slot for that particular day, and making sure I can stream from the park if I wanted to have that option open. But I will talk to you about that later. Yeah, it's awesome, James. I know, Elena, right? Having friends from all over is awesome. But you guys haven't been here to talk with me and do my rambling, which is normal for me. Guys, you know me for a long time. If you guys have been here since the beginning, you know that I ramble. But I'm going to go into some of my favorites. Also, to this ear, this is actually a scrunchie that I have in my hair, and it does have the little Mickey ears on here. It's awesome. It's fantastic. And James is already in here with the link. Thank you, James. Guys, go ahead and check out that stream. That's going to be going on at 7 p.m. on Wednesday. If you guys want to get to know a little bit more about me, he'll ask some questions, fun questions. He'll ask me some cast questions, which will be fun. Also, just a scheduling update for those of you. I've seen some new people in here since I've streamed last. You guys have known that I've been going to be interviewing with Pete McDevitt, but my stream got moved. So just to let all of you know, my stream got moved to March 24th. I want to explain to you guys why I haven't gotten that moved. Pete McDevitt gave me a phone call. He said that he has somebody that's really big in the Disney space that wanted to be able to interview on that particular day. It was the only day they had it, and that was Positively Disney, which I have read some of her books, and they're amazing. And I said, absolutely, like, let her interview. She's an amazing person. She's interviewed, like, big leagues in Disney, and that would be a lot of fun. So without further ado, sorry for those of you who are in Team Replay. I had to ramble. I had to say something. If you're on Team Replay, please share out this video out if you want to help Dana in her mission. Or you guys can go to my Instagram story, and you guys can share the Instagram story I had from her also. And if you guys haven't watched the stream of her interview with you and I, please go check that out. But with that, I have some exciting things that I had to put down some of my favorites from what's coming up on my trip and what I'm so excited for. And we are doing only 3 parks this trip. We just thought the 4th park, especially with my sister not being able to be with us, we thought her not going to Animal Kingdom without her would be kind of, being really mean. And so we're not going to go to Animal Kingdom on this particular trip, but we're going to go to Magic Kingdom, we're going to go to Epcot, and we're going to go to Hollywood Studios. So maybe I should go into each park and what I'm most excited about? Yes. James, you are on it. Thank you. James will be on the famous or infamous Pete McDevitt in March. His channel is fun. Take a look at it and enjoy. Exactly, guys. Guys, gotta go check out Pete McDevitt. He's a good friend of mine. He just shared a story recently, and trust me, I cried on the phone. I do not have a good cry on the phone, but that's okay because for Pete, it's worth it. Hey, we got MGM Family Travel in the house. Hello, nice to see you. You haven't been in one of my streams in quite some time, so thanks for seeing you guys here. So let's get started into the stream. So the first thing I think I'm beyond excited for is going to one of my favorite rides out of the entirety of Walt Disney World. It used to be Studio Backlot Tour, but we don't have that option anywhere now, because Paris took down their version, which is not very exciting. But I'm so excited to ride Living with the Land in Epcot. And most people think that, why isn't it a favorite attraction of yours? Well, first of all, I love how much science goes into that particular ride and how much they innovate and change things over the years at Living with the Land. They create with new ideas, new things to try. They try different crowing techniques that haven't been tried before, which is so fascinating to watch. And also the way that they change the layout every single season. I think it's a great way to use the area space they do have, and sometimes change it up so people can see different things during different times of the year. Now, you don't always have the classics, like you always have the classics like the bananas and cacao, which is like the rawest form of chocolate. But you have tons of options to choose from, and I love the hidden Mickeys that they try to put into the attraction. I think that's so fun, and sensory-wise for me, that attraction is so calming. Makes me feel like I'm on a little cruise through the area. It's pretty fun, and I love taking pictures in there. The lighting in the greenhouse is always awesome in there, and you can always get great pictures in there. So I love doing that. What else am I excited to do in Epcot? I'm excited to do some of the Flower and Garden. Flower and Garden for me, Food and Wine for me is a little bit of a hit or miss, especially as a vegetarian or otherwise known as a plant-based eater. It's pretty difficult to find some things, but they are having some new things this year, which is going to be fun to try. The plant-based banana bread sounds so good. And my sister loves banana bread, so I thought might as well try it for her because she loves banana bread. So, and she can't be there to try it. I'm also excited to try the donuts from the donut box. And since I've seen some videos about it, it looks so good. And I'm hoping the waffles area, I'm hoping they still have the chocolate waffles because those were really good the last time I had it. The only thing I wish they had from Flower and Garden that they brought to Food and Wine was the Mexican street corn. That was so good, and I wish I could have had that because it looked so yummy, and I never got to try it because Flower and Garden was like a week after my original trip in March, which was pretty disappointing. James, that's a very good point. It is a boat ride in the wonder of air conditioning. Amen to that. I love air conditioning too. It used to be Soarin' Over California after Studio Backlot Tour, but I don't like this new version. I feel like they went backwards on this on Soarin' Around the World, and I'd rather them updated the Soarin' Over the California version, but that's okay. Oh, I forgot that. James, yes, another frozen s'mores. I forgot about that. I need to look into that. Thank you, James. Hey, speaking of Disney, Josh Goes to Disney's here. Hi, Josh. I saw your Wishables video that you posted today. Either today or the other day. I don't remember when it was posted, but that was so cute. The Beauty and the Beast Wishables. So cute. And congrats to him. He just hit a milestone, a subscriber milestone recently. So go, guys. Go and congratulate Josh Goes to Disney. He's awesome, and he's part of that. Josh, also a big question. Did the Walt and Disneyland Castle release Funko Pop release? Because I've been looking and looking and looking and haven't saw it release, and I didn't see a release date, so would love to know. What else am I excited for in Epcot? My mom's excited to ride Test Track, of course. Test Track is one of her favorites. It's better for me now than when it was before the renovation. Before the renovation, it was very loud. It was not my favorite place in the world. Let's just say that. A lot of sounds that I couldn't put a direction to, and you were spinning in one room, basically, is how I describe it. But yeah, Test Track is one. I think we're gonna ride Mission Space this trip, do the green mission. They had an updated mission of, they updated the Mission Space attraction for some of the pre-show or in some of the actual shows, so I would love to see that. What else should I like seeing? Oh, I wanted to see the new Beauty and the Beast show and actually make an opinion on it before I make it. And also, we never got to see the new Canada show on our last trip, and my mom and I loved the original. So we're excited to see what the new one is. But however, I'm kind of sad that Martin Short isn't in it because he was awesome in the originals. Canada show. So I'm excited to see that. What else is coming? Oh, and the ice cream shop in France. That's one of my favorite places. I usually get the chocolate macaron from there, or macaron from there. So good. And it's in newspaper. Delicious. Whenever I would be in Epcot and I just wanted a snack, usually that's what I would do. I would go to the France little ice cream shop. And it's so good. Delicious. And then my favorite restaurant in Epcot is actually Tempanetto. We are actually not going to be able to do it this trip, and that's because we are going offsite for hibachi this trip. But she said you can either decide, you can either go to that place or you can go to the offsite place or you can go to Tempanetto. But she said you only can do one. So I will definitely be doing that, the O Canada, going to some kind of hibachi on my trip, which is a must for me. Also on this trip, I have to say goodbye to my housing. Guys, if you guys haven't heard the news, Disney College Program housing is gone. All of their original housing is going to go. All Patterson Court Commons and Chatham Square, we have it confirmed that they're going for good. They're never going to be a part of college program housing again, which is pretty sad to see. Patterson Court was my home during my college program, and I'm really sad to see it go. And we're going to probably go to the outlet. So maybe I can have her drive by and we can say goodbye to it and find the place. Because I will say, even though it was a pain to walk to the bus stop after a 10 to 12 hour shift, and all the snakes you would see on the way back. And the cats, the mysterious cats of Patterson Court. It was still my home, and I still enjoyed it. And it was very quiet, which was nice because you needed that. I needed that at the end of my day. You're 67 away from 1K, guys. Get Josh to oh, it's on the other side of me, but get Josh to 1K, guys. Come on, you guys, gotta get Josh to 1K. He's 67 away. Yay! I'm so excited for you. Yay! Maybe possibly December for the Funko Pop. Josh, keep me on alert, all right? Because I really want that. It's one of the few pops I want because I think I'm gonna put that with my name tag. I think that's what I've decided to do. I wanted to get the memory box, but I don't want it to not be able to hold it. You know what I mean? So, because I want to make sure it's like in my possession, I can hold on to it whenever I want to look at it. But yeah. Let's see. So I did Epcot already. The food I'm excited for. I'm excited for Living with a Land. I'm also excited for the Journey into Imagination. I'm a huge fan of Journey into Imagination. I think the creativity of it. I've never seen the original version. I've only seen video, so I can only attest to this current version of Figment as somebody in person that would see it. But I really enjoy the creativity and the amazing thing of it. Hi, Katrina. Thank you for saying hi. Appreciate it. So what else and then let's go on to Magic Kingdom, guys. Magic Kingdom, it's going to be post Halloween, so I'm hoping to see some of the Christmas stuff go up. I hope. That would be fantastic if we can. Even the little things, like the little things in the shops or something you would see in the queues, that would be really exciting to see because we know the actual park decorations won't go up. But I love Magic Kingdom at Christmas time. I think it's one of the most awesome things. I wish that Magic Kingdom would bring over the candy cane tradition from Disneyland because they're not going to be able to do it this year. Because that's one of my favorites of the entire year, and I think that's one of the things why I want to go to Disney during Christmas time at Disneyland is because the candy cane tradition I think is one of the coolest things. They've done it almost since the park opened. And I think that's the coolest thing, and it's still handmade. It's one of the few, I think it's one of the only places that you can get handmade candy canes anymore. I think the rest are manufactured, so I think that's awesome. But Magic Kingdom, I'm so excited to see. What am I excited to see? TTA isn't open, which is the saddest thing in the world, as well as Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor is going to be closed, which makes me really sad. Those are two of my favorites in Magic Kingdom. However, our group and I are really excited for PhilharMagic. PhilharMagic is a family favorite of ours. I'm also thinking about doing something for Maya. For those of you who follow me on TikTok, you know about Maya. She's somebody who unfortunately had a coma in the hospital. We just found out news today that she's gone home from the hospital, which is great news. And her favorite song is It's a Small World. So I'm thinking about doing something, either having a card and having the entire staff sign it or something. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to put something together, whether to dance with them or whatever. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'm excited for that. What else am I excited for? Big Thunder Mountain's one of my favorites. Space Mountain's one of my favorites. I'm excited to ride those. Carousel of Progress, of course, is one of my favorites. As somebody, who adores history of Disney, and I love doing my history class. Those class that I did at my Disney College program was so much fun, and I really enjoyed it. It was so much fun to, see something and imagine the creativity Walt had for this one attraction, which was unlike anything of its kind at that time. When it came out during the World's Fair, was nothing like anyone could have seen. And to still see that attraction live and well, and still running and still bringing joy to people, I think it's really fun. But I love it. I love PhilharMagic. It's one of my favorites. And Carousel of Progress will always be a part of my heart. But I am going to be a little sad that the TTA isn't going to be up. Very sad. I'm hoping Laugh Floor will open this week. And if somebody tells me, if somebody sees something about Monsters Inc. live floor reopening, please tag me in social media so that way I can see it, because I'm really hoping that'll reopen. Because it's a theater and you can socially distance in the theater. Anyways, long story short, and I'm also excited for Beauty and the Beast, or the Gaston's Tavern. I love the apple drink they have there. I just don't get it without the foam because I feel like texture-wise it's too much, but the frozen apple juice is delicious. And what else do I like in Magic Kingdom? Oh, and the shopping Emporium. I love shopping Emporium. So much fun. Oh, and we're probably going to do Sorcerers in the Magic Kingdom there too. I love Sorcerers. It's a lot of fun to play. And it's kind of like a more relaxed kind of a game. It's not something you have to, devote your whole day to. You could just do a section of it when you want a little bit of a break. That'll be fun. And I'm excited to see some of the cavalcades in Magic Kingdom. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I think the Boo theme is going to be great, and I hope that they're going to have a Christmas version. That would be awesome with the Christmas parade music, because that's my favorite parade of the year, is the Very Merry Christmas Time parade. Everyone likes Boo, but I like the Merry Time parade or Paint the Night, so I'm very beyond excited for that. I love it. And in Hollywood Studios, we have never been in Galaxy's Edge since it reopened. We're kind of interested to exploring that, even though neither of us are Star Wars people. We're excited to ride Smuggler's Run. We've heard really good things about Smuggler's Run. And if we have the ability to get a Star Wars Rise of the Resistance virtual pass, we can. But if not, no worries. It's not a priority to ride Rise of the Resistance, but if we do get one, that would be great. But yeah, we're excited to ride Slinky Dog for the first time. A lot of first times at Hollywood Studios. So Slinky Dog Dash, we're hoping to ride Alien Swirling Saucers. Toy Story Mania is a family favorite of ours at Hollywood Studios. So I really enjoy that. And I also love going through One Man's Dream, and the actual original show is back at Hollywood Studios, which means we can actually watch the actual One Man's Dream show, which is going to be a lot of fun, because I haven't seen that since my college program, and I really would like to see that again. And riding Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway for the first time. Ever since the idea of that attraction came out, I thought it was fascinating. I thought it was so much fun. And I have not seen anything. I have said spoiler-free since things have come out from Mickey's Runaway Railway. And it's going to be so awesome for me to ride it finally in person. I've tried to avoid streams. If Walt and Melissa from Mouse Talk is streaming, I can't watch the video. I have to go to another stream or watch another video. And it was so fun. Hello, Amy from MJC Magic TV. Hello. Years ago, when my daughters were little, they insisted we go in. I was nonchalant, but after my first visit, it was installed as a must-do. That was 21 years ago. Yeah, it's been a family favorite since it came to Walt Disney World, James. Yeah, it's been a family favorite of ours. And this is also the first trip to Hollywood Studios in the time that we have gone to Walt Disney World as a family that Fantasmic will not be running. Literally, we have gone to either someone from the family has gone to Fantasmic every single trip we have been to Walt Disney World, including my college program. And it's so sad to see Fantasmic not running. Makes me pretty sad, because that's one of my favorites throughout my entire time at Walt Disney World. One of my favorite nighttime shows. And my favorite fireworks is Happily Ever After at Magic Kingdom. But Fantasmic, it's pretty sad not to see that running. I hope it comes back to fruition soon. I really do. But unfortunately, right now, we can't have that right now for the safety of the cast who are part of that show. Thanks for the baseball update, Keith. Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm not missing people. Oh, and Rob's back. Hi, Rob. I'm going to talk to you about the stream date on Friday, by the way. Keep up to date on your social. Okay. So, yeah. Hollywood Studios excited for Mickey's Runaway Railway for the first time, Slinky Dog Dash for the first time, Aliens Swirling Saucers for the first time, and seeing Galaxy's Edge for the first time. a lot of first. One Man's Dream is one of my favorites of all time at Hollywood Studios, so we have to go in there. I get so happy when I walk in there and I hear Walt's music and see all the models they have there. So awesome to see those, including with some of the dress designs. I know they had Mulan's dress designs, and I'm hoping they're still there, so I can see them in person because I've never seen the live action yet. I'm waiting till December when they release it to the public. But I'm so excited for that. So beyond excited for that. I'm excited to see also some of the characters that are coming out. I've been hearing a rumor that these Toy Story characters might be coming out soon. We'll see. But that's just a rumor. And then some of the cavalcades at Hollywood Studios have been a lot of fun. The Disney Junior music is fire. I've been singing along with Walt in the park when he streams that. And I'm really excited for the Pixar. I love Pixar movies. Pixar is one of the connections for me growing up with Toy Story, obviously being the first movie that I learned to talk to. Has a special place in my heart. So I cannot wait for that. So excited. And I wish they opened the Pixar place back up. Just for people to take pictures or use it as a rest stop area. I think it would be great use of space. But that's okay. That's life. I'm also excited to use this, which let me show you guys. I don't reach it. I purchased this on Amazon Black Friday. They had a good deal going on. This guy, the Moza Mini S, and I'm going to be using that in the park. Show you what it looks like for those of you guys who don't know what it looks like. Luckily, it gave me good instructions, which is great. I need instructions because I'm brand new to this. This is what the Moza Mini looks like. I'm still getting used to putting this in place, but there you go. There's the gimbal right there. That's the gimbal I'll probably be using for filming, whether it's filming for vlogs, whether it's filming for mini Instagram streams in the park. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing yet, but be a lot of fun though. Regardless, it'll be a lot of fun. And I realized they still had some tape on it, but that's okay. And then they also had a mini tripod attachment, so I can also use it as a tripod in the park. It's like when I'm taste testing something, I can be able to do that, which is quite nice. So that'll be exciting. And it comes with a really good case, so I just have to charge this so it's ready to go for my trip. So very excited about that. So I'm excited to stream in the parks for the first time. That'll be a lot of fun. Oh, I forgot. No. It's going in the right way. There we go. Went back in the box. Okay. But yeah, Keith streams at, I believe, Sunday nights at 7, right before Pete McDevitt streams. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to close this box with the gimbal in it, and it's not going so well. There we go. I'm also excited to visit my home, of course, Disney Springs. I'm so excited to go home. See some of my cast family. I just realized one of my favorites is not going to be here. So sad. But I'm beyond excited to visit home and to visit, some of the places that I call home. See some of the people I still work with. And unfortunately, saying goodbye to some of them. It's been a really hard, month for all of us. Names are still coming out from people. Unions have started to come out now with numbers or with names to know who's actually being laid off and whatnot. So yeah, that's going to be unfortunate, but I am excited to be home. We're going to try Carolina, which is used to be Portobello's back during my college program. So I'm very excited to try that for the first time. And Aaron McKenna's Bakery is a must for me. I do that almost every single trip. I really enjoy that. And Blaze Pizza also. Blaze Pizza, delicious. Yum. Love their stuff. Actually, so it's kind of funny. So I'll bring back kind of a funny story. So back during my college program, my last day of work, Blaze Pizza was doing a cast preview for Blaze Pizza in Disney Springs, and I was excited to see that they were giving us free food. But it was our last day, and I had a gentleman who worked at Ghirardelli who was pretty close to all of us. He would pinch train it with us before and the end of his shift every day. Would always say hello to us in the back. Would always, have a light conversation with all of us. He was a really fun person to talk to. And he said that he wouldn't be there the next day when I would be in the park or when I would be trying to head there. And so I had to debate to myself whether to either get free Blaze Pizza or to visit my friend at Ghirardelli and get ice cream from him and have fun, And I decided to go with Ghirardelli instead of Blaze Pizza. No, people aren't going to be too happy with me on that, but, friendship can't go over pizza. You know what I mean? I don't know. Lena says, I hope to try Aaron McKenna's too the next time I visit. Yeah, absolutely. Aaron McKenna's is great. And the nice thing is that they make everything fresh there. So you're not getting usually a stale product. Usually they refresh the case. So usually what's in their case, they do get until a certain time of day, and then they start putting things back out in the case, which is great. I think that's fantastic. And if you're somebody who's gluten-free or dairy-free that needs a cake from a restaurant, you just contact them and they'll be able to make it to the particular restaurant, which is great. I love that. Hey, we got a couple more people here. We got Jeffrey Resendez. Hello. Thank you for being here. We got Disinfinity in the house. Hello, guys. Thanks for being here. What else am I excited for? Oh, excited to shop. They have their Christmas stuff out already, so I might be picking up some of that in the shops. And I'm also, my tradition since I've gone to Disney is to always buy a pin to represent my Disney trips some way, somehow, representing my entire vacation. Whether it was a cast member I met, whether or the connection we made from that, whether it was an attraction that I thought I loved and I rode over and over again. Pin trading is one of the ways that our family used a really cool thing for us. It was a lot of fun. What else am I excited for? Excited to travel. We've been stuck in the house for so long since March, even though it's only been since March for us, or February since we've traveled to Disney. But I'm just excited to travel again. But I'm beyond excited to travel. I kind of like the routine of going to an airport. It can be stressful at times, but it's also fun at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. But it's always a fun adventure every time we fly. So I really enjoy those trips a lot. That'll be so much fun to enjoy myself. Yes, James. James, yes. For those of you who are just joining, please give the thumbs up button a big like. That lets YouTube know that I'm doing well, as well as other people letting them know that I went live also. That helps us quite a bit. Tells YouTube that we're doing a good job. Appreciate that. And we're excited to meet some of the people in the park. I've been contacting a few people that I've been wanting to meet in the park. Obviously, this is a family trip, but I wanted a few people like Walt and Melissa. We're going to try to meet up sometime during our trip or something like that. He's going to try to come up with something, but it's going to be awesome. I think that's very valid. It's an act of freedom to get into a plane and cross a big chunk of the continent. Yeah, exactly. And I don't do well on road trips. I still cannot sleep in the car, at least for a night's sleep. I can do like a half an hour, 45-minute nap. That's as much as I can do. So planes for me are much more convenient because I don't sleep on those either. And I feel like planes are more comfortable for me. I don't know if that's weird, but it was. Lena says the last time we were there was 2017, so we can't wait to go again. Yay, Alina, yeah, go and plan. Also, Alina, I don't know what time you're planning, but Disney just released discounts and the All-Stars reopened. So if you haven't checked that out yet, please do, because they're starting to book those already. I just want to make sure you know. What else am I excited for? Excited to use fuel rods again. I've had my fuel rod, but I've never had a place to exchange it, and I'm a part of the original creator swap, so you don't have to pay for swaps. So like if I'm at the airport and they ask you to pay for it, I can just go through the app and it'll switch it for me, which is fantastic. It saves me a lot of time. What else? What else am I excited for? The merch, meeting people. Meeting some of my favorite vloggers would be great. Like, I would love to meet Michael K. Michael K is one of my favorites. Mahalo, Caitlin, I'll be using. Oh, cool, you're using DVC. Cool. Elena, is it your home resort Poly or is it another resort? Let me know. Because I was right across, Marketplace is right across the street from Saratoga Springs, which is awesome. Jeffrey, I'm going to keep that private where we're staying, just because it is going to be with some of my family members. I just want to keep them safe, honestly, right now. But thank you for being curious. So we are staying off-site. We are not staying on property this time, unfortunately. As much as I would like to. And guys, Lindsay Taylor just posted on her YouTube account. Please go and support Lindsay. She's a good friend of mine. Let me get her YouTube up here. Lindsay Taylor. Go and follow her. She's awesome. She's one of my friends on TikTok, and she's so amazing. We love Lindsay so much. She's so cool. We love her. And make sure you guys check out her Etsy account, Arizona Dream. They just released brand new Christmas stickers, and guys, they're on fire. Also, he created a Stitch sticker in the background of Stitch. Instead of the classic blue design, they have Harrison's art that he made with blue colors and put it in the sticker. It's one of the coolest things on the planet. I think you guys will really like it. So yeah. I gotta put this one back up. And guys, if you guys aren't here yet, please support Dana and share her mission. If you guys haven't watched my interview with her a few weeks ago, please go and support her. That would be a lot of fun. So, James, 10 hours, not counting between flights, or at least one stopover. Yeah, Elena, you typically stop over in LAX, if I'm thinking correctly. Coming from Hawaii, I'm pretty sure. And AKL is your home resort. That is a great home resort. Love it. Good night, Jeffrey. Have a good night. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Excited to, we might be resort hopping on one of our days. That'll be a lot of fun. We haven't done resort hopping on a trip in quite some time, so that'll be fun. And then we're also going to be picking up some baked goods from my friend Carolyn. She's one of my leaders, and she has a small business where she does baked goods. So if you guys go to the parks and you want some fun breakfast things, we'll do that. I'm also excited to go to a Publix again. It's been a while since I've been in a Publix. Publix is so nice in Florida. They're great, and they're more convenient. They're a little bit more expensive, which I get. But it's better to shop in those than Florida Walmarts. I can tell you for sure because I've shopped in those for 6 months, and they're not fun. I only got the necessities there. I didn't get anything fun there. So I should probably keep going with what I'm excited about. What else am I excited about? Oh, we're staying in a new hotel this time. We're staying in a new offsite hotel. That'll be interesting. I'll tell you guys their reviews. I'll let you know. Depends on the flight. We stopped at either LAX, DFW, which is Dallas Fort Worth, and Atlanta before. Wow, most that I've heard from over that side is usually LAX, so that's interesting. That's a beautiful resort, Elena. We usually stay at Pop Century though for special trips, but for special trips, either Port Orleans or the Contemporary. Yeah, great places, James. James, do you stay typically at Riverside or French Quarter? I usually prefer Riverside. But we haven't stayed at French Quarter yet. We would like to. And we like Caribbean Beach also. We always get the preferred rooms there. But now if you get the regular rooms now they're more convenient because they're right by the Skyliner now. The problem is it's at the back of the resort. That's the problem. But and the new food situation is weird at Caribbean Beach right now, but that's okay. And what else am I excited for? My mom's excited to ride the Skyliner again. I'm not. I'm afraid of heights. It's not fun. Riverside if it's with my daughter's. French Quarter if I bring a date. Ah, that's a lot of fun. Yeah, Riverside. We like Riverside. It is, but it's depending on who we go with. We usually don't stay there to conserve on points. That makes sense. Yeah, Elena, yeah, it was a good choice going in Animal Kingdom Lodge. You got one of the more cheaper ones on the list. But Elena, if you don't want to go too much over your points, I suggest trying to stay at Saratoga at least once. They're similar in pricing to the next price up from Animal Kingdom Lodge, even in 4 nights, just to try it out and see if you guys like it. I've heard nothing but good things from people. And I just realized these ears are crooked again. There you go. Yeah, Saratoga is one of my favorites. So peaceful, so quiet, and what's great is if you love Epcot, and you stay at Carriage House, which is the last stop, you basically get like you get on the bus and you go to Epcot. It's great. Oh, Lena, you have stayed there. Great, yeah, love Saratoga. Plus, you can walk over to Disney Springs and do food there too. You don't have to choose from Saratoga's food either, which is great. What else am I excited for? Yeah, meeting some of my favorite vloggers, hoping to meet up with like if I maybe see Corey in the park or Resort TV1. Michael K is one of my favorites. I like watching his videos. Who else do I like watching that's in the park all the time? I'm trying to think right now. My brain is just going blank. Tim Tracker is always something in my head. And it's some of my favorite Disney Instagrammers. Always go to the parks, so I would love to meet up with some of them. Oh, like Buena Visitors also. Maria and Chris sound like a lot of fun. Plus, they have an awesome company, guys. If you guys want to go check them out, like Buena Visitors on Etsy, they're great. Oh, and I'm excited for Disney bounding. I'm Disney bounding as a Descendants on this trip. I haven't decided if I'm going to go Mal or Evie yet. But I do have to get something for the outfits, whether it's something, don't know yet, like a jewelry accessory, but I'm going to probably DIY it to make it easy. I thought I was going to go Evie, but now I'm thinking about going Mal. I'm not sure yet. I still have to figure that out. That's the best part of Disney Springs. When you come back, you have Disney Springs right there. Exactly, right? Well, you can also stay at downtown or Disney Springs resort area also, and some of the third parties on there. There's some good ones, like the resort, the B Resort's great, and then the Lake Buena Vista Harness, I believe. We even walk fast from Ghirardelli, so my ice cream doesn't melt. That's great, Elena. Oh, Elena, if you want to try a cool new snack place, or a snack that's really yummy, Wetzel's Pretzels has like a cinnamon it's almost like bite-sized pretzels, but they're actual pretzels with cinnamon sugar on them. They're delicious. I enjoy those. And I also love getting the custom Starbucks drinks from Marketplace. Oh, I'm so excited to have that again. Oh, I forgot about that. It's one of my favorite things. And fun fact, all the park Starbucks are Disney employees, but they operate as they're official Disney companies. Sorry, where was that? Oh, it was at Wetzel's Pretzels. It's right by the stage. It's right across from World of Disney. It's right by the stage that the performing arts use. So if you know the big stage that's right in front of the water across the street from like across the lake from Saratoga, it'll be on, if you look directly at the stage right in the middle, it'll be on your left. But yeah, Wetzel's Pretzels is delicious. One of my favorite snacks. I got that all the time in my college book. Probably too much times, but delicious nonetheless. And I also get the Starbucks custom drinks at Marketplace side. They're the only place that has custom drinks out of all the property, which is fun. And they make it themed to events. Like when the Warrior games were in Disney, they made Warrior-inspired drinks, which was really fun. They also made things like the Princess Half Marathon and the funny things there. So yeah, it's so much fun. I love them, and all of their employees there are absolutely phenomenal. Big Disney fan, we are not going to Animal Kingdom on this trip, and no, I do not like roller coasters or throw rides. They are too much for me. However, my mom is making me go on. I'm okay with Big Thunder and Space Mountain and Splash Mountain every once in a while, but Everest is a no-go for me. Everest, there's no way I'm going back with an attraction. And then Rock and Roller Coaster in Hollywood Studios is medically off limits due to my hearing loss. Because it's rock and roll music, they typically do not allow me to ride that attraction. So I've been pardoned on that one. In Tower of Terror, my mom luckily only allows me to go on that once. And then she's usually happy with me that I go on once. She sees my terrifying, horrified face every single time I ride. It's not fun. It's like Walt. I try to avoid it if possible, but if I'm forced to, I will do it. So that's fun. That's always fun. Now roller coasters are just not my thing. They're everyone has their thing. I feel, oh, but I do like Mine Train though. Mine Train's fun. Um, but just nothing when you go backwards, and nothing when you go. Nothing when I lose my hearing, and also I don't like drop rides. So Tower of Terror is not my favorite either. But I love Kali River. Oh, Kali River is one of my favorites. Kali River is so much fun. Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain is okay. Like out of a 10 scale, it's like a number 6 out of 10 for me, but it's touchy because some days I really enjoy going on it, and some days I don't really enjoy going on it. Like it's sensory too much, so it depends on the trip. We are going to be probably, I'm thinking about using the DAS pass this time around, just because I'm not sure how these crowds are going to go, because anxiety-wise, I've been a little leery. I know I'm still going to have a fun trip regardless, but this is the first time we have been going on an actual holiday where it's expected to be busy in quite some time. So it's been a while since we've been there during a crowded trip. And I went to Magic Kingdom on Halloween a few years ago, but it wasn't projected to be as bad as it was the past few years. So you know, it was a totally different Halloween that trip that I went solo. So I'm thinking about possibly doing DAS Pass for the first time in years, but I'm not sure yet. However, I am going to be making some videos down there. I know some of you guys have requested how I've, especially on my TikTok and things like that, I have been requested to show you guys how I use closed captioning in the park, how I become accessible that way, how to interpret the maps for accessibility, so that way if you guys are going to an attraction, you know exactly what's available. What else is there? And then the DAS pass, I think guys can give you guys a light background of how it's like to film and to get that ready. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up going with the DAS pass, but I'm not sure yet. Rachel, you are never late. It's okay. You are never late, my friend. You're fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I'm beyond excited to film in the park for you guys. I probably will be filming a vlog this time around. I will be taking this backup iPhone 8 with me. That's going to be my filming video or filming camera, because that'll be a lot easier for me to do myself. Actually, I should probably be starting to put that on the charger, so that way I can get through this. I hope this is not too personal, but you had mentioned about having sensory something with attractions. Wasn't sure if Disney will be incorporating those. I'm not sure what you said. Oh, can you explain? Yes. So sensory wise in the park sometimes can be challenging. Every trip is different. Every time it's different. So an attraction can be sensory based off how a child reacts. For me, I had a lot of trouble as a child with dark lit rooms. Any background noise, I had a lot of trouble with that. And unexpected noises that I couldn't detect where it comes from. Because for me, I had to deal with the autism, but on top of it, I had one ear of hearing that would echo everything. So determining where something was, especially as a child when you didn't know everything yet, was difficult. Now as an luckily we stopped using the DAS pass around, like I say when I was around 11 or 12, we were able to detect Disney and go during the right time, and you know, make sure to take breaks throughout the day. But this is the first time we are going in a totally different kind of Disney, and we're just not sure what it's going to bring. So we're going to take this one day at a time. I think I'm going to take the first day without a DAS pass, see how it goes, and if I need it, I can always ask for it. But yeah, sensory, what can take me off is either a noise that's too much or too loud. For example, the Also Let It Go segment from Frozen in the beginning was way too loud, and I actually told Imagineers that on my test shift in Epcot, and they actually listened to me, which was pretty mind blowing. If you guys listen to the video or the audio from the original Frozen when it opened on opening day to what it is now, it is totally different. And I told Imagineers during that, and I said, I'm having a lot of struggles. And they're saying, why isn't like you look normal? I said, no, I said, I diagnosed with autism. I said, I have hearing loss. I also have that. So, and I told him, I know this attraction has a lot of connections to a lot of autistic children in this generation with Frozen. And even lowering, we know, if we know for sure that, if we know for a fact, I know that you're trying to take away from the machinery from the switch from one track to another. However, you don't want a child going into overstimulation attack if you don't have to. If you can lower the voice of Elsa to even 1 or 2 decibels, you would still be able to have it. But it's awesome. It's awesome. And to hear that those Imagineers are open to the feedback is great. And sensory can be, and most of the time as an adult now at Disney, Elena, typically sensory will go from outside of the rides now. Crowd levels will certainly make me a little bit more anxious than others. The environment, if the music's too loud, that's the thing. I did ask Disney Nerd Herders when they went. Obviously, it's a different Disney now than it was back then, but I did ask them about the park music. About that, because I know their son is also autistic like myself, and he's in the older age group, so he's starting to get to know himself. And I told him, I said, have you asked him if the park music is too much? And he said it's okay. He said he can. They said that he could handle it, but he said it wasn't pleasant either. So I feel like that'll be okay for me. I can figure that out. But it's just the outside of the park now that are more of an issue for me than what it could be in an attraction. Especially since I've gone so much since I was a child. Now as an adult, I know what to expect. Especially the first couple of trips, my parents, my family didn't know what to expect. Because every trip to Disney with me was so different as a kid until things started to get better for me. So that was something that was really important for that. And Rachel loves, but yeah, I say the DAS pass I try not to use because I'm trying to allow families who need that access better than I do. I'm just going to play it out. Depends. We may have to get it midday through the first day of Hollywood Studios. Who knows? I could also just get it and also not use it for the trip. I also have that option. I just don't want to use the DAS pass if I don't have to, and allow other families who don't have the ability to do what I can do every day and try to figure it out on my own, allow that to happen. So, Rachel, we're trying to meet up with a few people. Mickey Bunch is trying to get some park reservations. We're trying to hang out one day. Mouse Talk, I've talked to them. They're trying to figure something out with me. But yeah, I think that's what we're doing. And then More Sunshine Please, I sent him that stuff out, but we're not sure yet. It is still a few days away until that happens. But guys, I'm excited to park. Guys, for those of you who just hopped in, reminder to you guys, next week, Wednesday, I'm going live with Mouse's channel for an interview. If you guys want to know more about me or want to get to know about me if you're fairly new, that's a great way to get to know me. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time would be that interview with Mouse from Bob. We also get an update from Disney Aspire students, and unfortunately, it is not a happy one. So I am contacting UCF in Valencia as soon as I get some kind of word about what's been going on with in-person. Online campuses, we have found out they're able to finish the semester that they're currently on. However, the rest of it's going to have to be paid on their own. And we know that a lot of students aren't going to be able to cover this. So I'm trying to contact UCF in Valencia to see if they're going to put an emergency fund together for cast members who are on Disney Inspire who cannot afford their education, and see if there's a way to help a lot of you guys. So unfortunately, not a happy update with Disney Inspire. However, anyone who is in a certification or a GED program was able to complete their program. So if they're not finished that way. So glad they listened to your feedback. Yeah, absolutely. So guys, with that, guys, just stay up to date on my social media. I will let you guys know if I do end up streaming on Friday. It may not be a full hour, and also maybe earlier than I usually do in the parks. That would be great to know. Oh, being a speech pathologist is interesting. My speech time was very interesting. So most of it was either not fun or awkward. Long story. I'm not going to get into that tonight. Rob, I will be contacting you about something, so just keep your social media up to date. Also, please go and support my friends over the week. The weekend. I am gonna be in Disney. Please go and support all my friends from there, especially Pete McDevitt. Please go and support him. He's absolutely incredible. He's one of the best people I think here on YouTube. He thinks of others instead of himself, which I think it should be the opposite around. He's been through quite a year. And I do think he deserves all the love and support. And we need to get him to 2K, guys, because he deserves it. And he's earned so much in this world, and he's so awesome. He deserves it. I'm also be making a slate packing video to let you guys know what I'm getting through my bag and how I pack for Disney. I think that'd be a lot of fun for you guys to know, especially since I'm going to be Disney bounding on a couple of days of my trip. It'll be a lot of fun. I love Disney bounding. It's a great way for me to dress up as a park, but not have the sensory issue of a costume. Costumes are a no-go for me. So I'm excited. I'm going to post that. I also gotten some magic mail. Here's a sneak peek. I got a part of the Disney Happy Planner collection. So guys, I'll be making this video shortly. I think I'm going to film the video on Saturday after I get off work. And we'll be posting it before my trip, so that way you guys know what I picked up. And this is going to be for next year. And I picked up enough to be stocked for 2 years, which means 2 years of magicalness. So I'm excited for that. And again, I will be vlogging my Disney trip. I think it'll be a lot of fun to share with you guys. And make sure you guys support Dana from Magic Makers. Please, 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 I need your guys' help. I cannot do this alone. What are they? Oh, Happy Planners. It's a I don't have mine here. Otherwise, I would show you. But the Happy Planner is basically it's like a planner that you normally use for like school and stuff, but I use it for every day. It helps me so much throughout my day. It helps plan out my day and my week, honestly, and it helps me keep up to date about what's going on, whether it's shifts, whether it's something else. So that's really exciting. I really enjoy that. So yeah, they're awesome. I'll post a video. I'll show you a little bit more in the video. And for streaming updates or things, please check my social media, Twitter, Instagram. Instagram is going to be the big one. Instagram posts, Instagram stories is where you're going to find a lot of my Disney content while I'm on my trip. And also, I may be streaming on Friday, but I'm not 100% yet. So please stay up to date on my social media. I will let you guys know personally if I am going to go forward with that. And also, we're conducting a cast member day on TikTok. We think that cast members deserve to have an entire day full of other people, guests, and lovers of Disney alike to come together and support our cast family in the middle of this pandemic. And I think we're going to bring this over to YouTube. So if you guys are if you want to be in for that video and you want to help cast members during this really challenging time for us, please don't hesitate to contact me on social media, whether it's on Instagram or Twitter. Please go and support and message me. If I'm at Disney and I don't answer you right away, please don't think I'm not responding to you. It's because usually I will be doing something else and I got to be focused on one thing. So with that, it is Doa Dad Night. I'm not sure if he goes live tonight, but if not, Monarch Moments is live right now with their usual Friday night stream. So with that, as cast members say, have a magical day. I cannot wait to hear that in the park again because I miss making magic for you guys. And this is my way to make magic for you guys anyways. So again, share love to cast members and to show cast member support. Also, send letters to Walt Disney World Communication Services. Guests, they value guest feedback. And if you say you guys love your cast members and to give them some more help, and if enough people send letters in, they will definitely be making a difference. So guys, please go and support them. Please support Dana from Magic Makers. She could use all the help possible, whether it's sharing the live that I did with her a few weeks ago, to anyone you know, but that would be great. Pop-up streams, I'm not 100%, Keith. If I am going to be doing them, I'm going to probably be doing them on Instagram. Thank you for watching. Well, okay. Dole Whip Dad is off tonight. However, Monarch is on. Guys, if you're going to Monarch Moment, I want you to use the hashtag Blue Crew Invasion. That's going to let Monarch Moments know that I sent you guys over to their stream, and I would love for you guys' support on that. And I got a shift at 7:30 in the morning, so I should probably get off of here because I have a few shifts left to go until I leave for the most magical place on earth. And watch my YouTube also for new videos. Hopefully, new videos will be coming out throughout the week this week, as well as afterwards. We're going to be posting vlogs. Exciting stuff, guys. As cast members say, have a magical day, you guys, and spread your own pixie dust wherever you go. Love you guys. My other hand is not cooperating. Love you guys.